Hello everyone, it's Cyberduck, and today I want to show another collection of my PS4 games. These will be new games that I've been purchasing, along with the old games that came out in my previous videos. So anyway, I'm in a hurry to make this, so let's get started right away. The first game I have is Jedi Fallen Order. This is a pretty good game. I like Star Wars, and well, the only Star Wars game I ever played was Lego Star Wars 3 on the Wii, but that was a pretty long time ago. So I wanted to try this one out because I heard that this was a good single player. And, well, I haven't beat it yet, but I kind of got into it really, really fast. Yeah, but it's a pretty good game. Okay, next I have is Crash Team Racing. In fact, I got this borrowed from a colleague at my workplace. So yeah, I'm certainly borrowing this for now, but I do kind of like it, but except for the part that I never played the Insane Trilogy. But yeah, it's a pretty good racing game. I kind of like it because I don't really own racing games on my PS4. I don't think I actually play that many racing games. Well, I actually borrowed 2 games from my colleague at work, so this is Grand Theft Auto 5, this one is also borrowed. And yeah, I have played the Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS3 before, and when I played the PS4 version, it just made me feel like I'm in a whole new experience, like kind of nostalgic and kind of, yeah, it's kind of nostalgic and kind of fresh, yeah. It was a pretty good game. I still love it to this day. Like, I'm still playing it. I actually don't think I want to return this back so soon to my colleague at work, but yeah, I'm just digging in a lot of hours into this one. So yeah, it's one of my most favorites. Okay, next we have A Plague Tale Innocence. I bought this game because of the story that they put into it. Like, I have seen a couple of trailers and a couple of gameplay reviews, and it's just perfect for me. Like, I really love stories. Like, storytelling games are actually one of my favorites of all time. Well, they're mostly open world games that I like the most, but yeah, A Plague Tale has a really interesting and really good story into this. If you're interested in single player and story games, I would highly recommend this one. Alright, next we have Gravity Rush 2. This game, well, I would say that this game is actually one of my most favorite of all time, because, well, you get to, like, fly around and manipulate gravity everywhere. It's pretty relaxing and pretty, like, well, it gets me a little off sometimes, but I would say that this game is totally awesome. Well, I saw reviews online and they did say it's one of the most underrated gems out there, but yeah, what do you guys think? But yeah, I kind of like it. Okay, next we have is Until Dawn. This is a pretty good game. Sorry about that, it's just a couple of receipts that I've been owning. But yeah, it's nothing usual. I apologize about that. So yeah, Until Dawn. This game is, well, a bit off because I'm not much into this story, I would say, because it gets sometimes confusing, but I have played this only once, but I didn't really understand it much. But I am planning to replay this very soon, but I kind of got a lot of games I had to go through. But yeah, I have beat this, and it's, well, kind of interesting, and it actually felt like it wasn't a waste of my time. I kind of felt like it was a total experience that was worth it for me. So yeah, if you're looking for horror, well, I would recommend giving this a try if you like. But yeah, it was really good on my playthrough. Next I have South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Yeah, it's, I kind of do like South Park, but except this game was kind of glitchy most of the times, but yeah, I had bought the Stick of Truth for the PS3. Yeah, well, this game was downright hilarious because I am a huge fan of the series. But yeah, it was totally worth my time playing this. There was just so much to do in this, but I cannot really explain it all in just a few minutes. But I would just say that it's a really good game. Okay, next we have Persona 5 Royal. I have played this on the PS3, but only the original version, and I bought this one because, well, it was the reason why I loved the first one. So I bought the Royal version to experience the game all over again, and it was totally worth all my time playing this. Like, I spent well, I kind of ran through it, like I rushed through the game entirely, so I only spent like under 90 hours or so, but yeah, it usually takes like more than 100 just to beat the story, but I kind of like rushed through it since I knew the entire mechanics of this game. But it was totally worth my time spending all that, like spending all of that spare time on this. Well, I'm still trying to beat the New Game Plus, but well, I'm still like going through many games I still have to play. Like, I'm kind of playing a lot of games at the moment, and due to the fact that I have to work a lot in my place, like, yeah, I don't really have that much spare time neither. So yeah, but this is one of my most favorite games of all time. If you are a huge fan of JRPGs, I would highly recommend this one. Okay, next we have Catherine Full Body. Well, I never found an original copy, but I did found the launch edition steelbook, or they would call it the steelbook edition, but well, it just says launch edition. But well, I kind of got into it, sort of, but it was a pretty difficult puzzle game. But it had like a bit odd story, but the story kind of actually made me like a better understanding of some difficult, like I would say, life issues of my own. But yeah, it's a pretty good puzzle game, but it was kind of hard. I am still looking forward to replay this someday, but yeah, that would depend if I would have the time for that. But yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, next we have Injustice 2, the Legendary Edition. Well, I really never got into fighting games, but like I have been playing a lot of fighting games, but it kind of got me burned out. But ever since I played this, it got me back into the game. Like, it finally, like, this game got me back into fighting games. Like, it got like so much content and built into it, and I still never beat the whole thing. I have completed the story, but I never got all the endings to every character in this. But yeah, the legendary edition does come with all the DLC characters, which was pretty worth my time. I really love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the most. So yeah, I really enjoyed the fighting experience on that one. Alright, next we have Persona 5 Strikers. This is a spin-off from the Persona 5 Royale. And yeah, this is a really good hack and slash, and it was definitely worth all that money I spent on this one. It was pretty expensive, but I really felt like it was all worth it. So yeah, this game is really awesome. Yeah, but if you guys want to play this game, I would highly recommend you play the Persona 5 Royale, or at least the original version, to actually understand more of the story. But yeah, it's a really good hack and slash. Okay, next we have Resident Evil 2, and well, I'm not playing this anymore because due to the fact that I need to like go through other games. Like, I have already beat this like about 3 times, like from both of the companion stories of Leon and Claire Redfield. But yeah, I am still looking forward to playing more horror games, but I actually need to like have more space in my system. like storage space to actually move on to next games. So yeah, I still don't know if I'll be able to replay this again, because I really did enjoy the experience of this game. Like, I am planning to play more Resident Evil games in the future, but they're pretty difficult to find. Like, I lost interest in Resident Evil 3, but I don't know, maybe I could regain my interest in the Resident Evil games, but yeah. Okay, next is Red Dead Redemption 2, and this is a Steelbook edition. Yeah, this is one of my most favorites of all time. Like, all those hours I spent into it, like, it got me grinding all over them. Like, I grinded my teeth, and I really, really love it. This game is one of my most favorites of all time, and a very massive open world to explore, and it was definitely worth my time. Yeah, all those hours and all that spare time, yeah, it was definitely worth it. I really love it. Next we have Resident Evil 2. I have been playing this in the past few weeks because I have got into the Mercenaries mode quite a lot. Like, I am replaying the story on the most hardest difficulty, but it's pretty hard, I would say. But I kind of like it. This has got to be my most favorite of all time, but that's because they added the kick mechanic, which they don't have in Resident Evil 2 Remake, but yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, next we have Resident Evil Origins Collection. I still haven't played this, well, quite much, but I would say that this game is, like, well, kind of difficult for me, but, well, I am planning to play this in the future if I have the spare time, because, well, I'm always busy working. So, yeah, there's not much to say since I haven't played this much, but, I just hope I get to play it someday, so, yeah. Okay, next, excuse me. Okay, I do apologize for what happened, but let's move on. Next we have Fallout 4. This is a really good open world experience. Like, there's just so much to do that I even get lost here sometimes. Like, I even get lost in the story because, well, there's hardly any cutscenes in this, just a lot of, like, dialogue. Well, but, yeah, there's just so much to do in here, but it's a post-apocalyptic world. It's pretty good, I would say. Okay, lastly, one of my most touching, moments in video games, it's gotta be Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, I just feel so attached to this in a way I cannot describe it, but this game just gets me attached in multiple ways. Like, every time when I come back to this, I just feel like I'm emotional. Like, it gets me all emotional, like, rarely attached to something, I can't explain how, but this game is really, like, well, somehow making me want to play this even more, but yeah, I still have to go through the collection, which I still haven't completed yet, but yeah, this game is really awesome, but I don't recommend Kingdom Hearts 3 to be your first Kingdom Hearts if you're looking forward to play this, so yeah, I would recommend you play the, like, first games. So yeah, and I would definitely hope they would make a Kingdom Hearts 4 someday. Okay, that's clearly my entire collection for now, but I would like to show you a few honorable mentions of Nintendo Switch games, since I barely started playing my Switch. Like, I bought my Switch like a few weeks ago, so I bought these games along with it, so I only have a few for now, but maybe I'll just buy more someday, because they are really expensive. So, let's get started. So, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Well, I just started playing this. I bought this, like, well, 2 days ago, I would say. But well, I haven't got much into it, but I kind of feel like I get lost sometimes, even though I barely started playing this. Like, I would say that it's really good, even though I just barely don't know what is going on here. But, well, I'm just gonna say this is my first ever Zelda game, because I never played a single Zelda game. But I would say that the open world is stunning to me. It's really good. So yeah, really stunning. And the other game I bought for the Switch is Pokemon Sword. Well, I was gonna plan to buy Shield, but I just found out that this is like the same version of it. But yeah, Pokemon Sword. This is my first Pokemon game in about maybe 9 years, because, well, I never played Pokemon since the Game Boy, and I never played Pokemon Go neither. But ever since I picked this up, I couldn't stop playing it. Like, I have watched like maybe about 5 seasons of the Pokemon series, from the season 1 through season 5, like all the way back from the first season where it all started. So yeah, I would say that this game had a lot of controversy, but I would say that this is a really good game, because I never played Pokemon. This is my first game that I ever owned, because when I played Pokemon on the Game Boy Advance, it was just with a friend, which it was his. But when I played this, I felt like I was in the Pokemon world. It was really exciting for me. So yeah, a really good game. Okay, next we have Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and this includes Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. This is a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Like, I have played Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy on my Wii, and it was my most favorite games of all time, because Mario is actually one of my most video game icons of my entire childhood, because he brought a lot of joy into it. So yeah, after being absent from Nintendo for almost quite a while, I finally got back into Mario. But yeah, this game is really fun. Well, even though there are 3 games, but they were all really fun, and I got a chance to play each. Then, like, Super Mario 64, well, it was my first time playing that, even though I have seen like footage. Okay, there is one more game, but I don't even know where I left it. It's gotta be in somewhere in these boxes. Okay, there's one last game on the Switch. I'm just trying to look for it. It's gotta be one of these boxes. Here it is. Don't mind the paper, they're just receipts. Just receipts from the games, even though they're pretty much guaranteed. So I bought the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on its own cartridge because it was a lot cheaper. But yeah, this is the last game I owned, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it's a really fun game. So yeah, I don't know what to explain about this, but it's really fun, I would say. So anyway, that should be it for now. I really have to go, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and well, leave a like if you did enjoy, and well, maybe subscribe if you like. Maybe I'll make more of these videos soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, bye everyone.